Start with Marty Caswell, 1360.
Hi, Will. How good to go ahead and start off 2-0 for the second year in a row, but also to have a big home run in your first one of the year.
Yeah, it's great. Especially to start off the season 2-0. It's obviously anticipating baseball for a long time, and to be able to come out here and get 2 wins tonight. It's a very exciting way to start the season. Everybody in here is ready to keep it going, but it's a great start so far. We just got to keep it up.
As one of the longest tenured Padres on this team, which seems kind of crazy.
The.
Oh, you are the. Okay, it's a special crown right there. But what's different about this team from any Padres team that you've been on to this point? I
think it's very well rounded. I mean, you look at the offense to the defense to the starting pitching to the bullpen. I feel like since I've been here, this is the most well-rounded team that we've had. We have superstars, we have role players, we have great starting pitchers, we have guys that come in, get guys out in the 5th, 6th inning. I just think overall we're a very well-rounded team right now that's coming out and starting out hot.
And last thing for me, I'm sorry, how much of a difference maker has Tommy Pham made already in such a short period of time, whether on the bases, the patience at the at-bats, and also just in the clubhouse or in the dugout with you guys?
Yeah, he's been great. He's a lot of fun to have here. He brings a great energy to the team. He brings another mentality to the team, which I think is great. I think that's something that we need. Really working at bats. He grinds out at bats really well, and I think a lot of guys on this team feed off that. They see him working the at bats, knowing what a big league at bat looks like, and he goes out there and does that on a regular basis.
Thank you.
Next, we'll go to AJ Caswell.
What stood out to you the most about Edward Olivares since you've been around him in the last week or the last month in spring training? Yeah,
I mean, I think he's other than the fact he's just a really good ball player, he's very explosive. I feel like, when you get this guy in the outfield, you get this guy on the bases, this guy can really change the game a lot in those aspects. And at the plate, I feel like he's really turned a corner since the last time I saw him back in 2018 in high. Now looking at him in 2020, he looks like a different player here. I feel like he's really turned a corner in his ability to play the game. And I feel like he's learned a lot, and I feel like he's got a bright future ahead of him.
Your whole tenure, you guys have struggled to reach base. So far, that's kind of changed in a big way. What does it do just for an offense to work so many deep counts and to keep the guy on the ropes a little bit?
Yeah, I think what you see a pitcher get wore down a lot. I think, tonight we had, the starter at almost 100 pitches through 4 innings, 3 2/3 innings, honestly. I think, when you can put at-bats like that together over and over again, it just wears on that other team. Even that first game we had here last night, even when they brought bullpen guys in, we worked at-bats. We hurt their bullpen, for the series by making these guys throw a lot of pitches. So I think that's kind of our MO this year as far as our offense, to go up there and grind out at-bats because that's important. That's how you win ball games. It was really cool, to see, today was a little bit different, but yesterday scoring 7 runs without a home run. We haven't done a ton of that since I've been here, scoring runs without home runs. So it was really cool to see the offense kind of clicking in that way. So it's been a lot of fun so far.
And then obviously you were successful tonight, but was there any challenge in keeping, as a DH, kind of keeping your head in the game at all? Or was it, how were you approaching the DH role?
It was nice because we have a cage kind of right behind our dugout, so I was able to kind of stay loose. If I knew I was coming up that next half inning, I'd go in there and get a few swings in to stay loose. But, you really want to be out on the dugout during the game, cheering the guys on. So, you go in there, get loose a little bit, but get back to the dugout.
All right, next we'll go to Kevin Acee.
Well, I know it's been 2 games, but maybe even going back to summer camp, what are you most pleased about in your approach at the plate?
I think for me, it's not coming off of it. I think one of my issues has been, kind of coming off that approach, thinking along with the pitcher instead of focusing on my plan. I think tonight, in the last 2 days, even in spring training, summer camp, I feel like for me, I've just kind of put that aside and know that for me to be successful, I got to execute my plan and, sticking with that because, that's how you hit at this level. These guys on the mound, these guys are really good too. So they have the ability to really kind of get your head spinning at times. But, at this level, we got to be able to keep that under control and stick with your plan. Looks really good, man. I'm glad he's on our team, and we don't have to face him. He's a dominant right-handed pitcher who's got great stuff. You've seen over the last few years how he makes progress each and every year. So, it's exciting to have him on the mound going for us today, get that win today. He's an extremely dominant pitcher and fun to watch.